What's up, YouTube? Dr. Perfect 38 here with a review on EA Sports MMA. And I'm going to start off by saying that I have played UFC games, played 2009 and 2010, so I can compare both of them and really what's better and what's worse about each. So I'm going to start with the goods on EA Sports MMA. The controls, I think, even though they're, I guess, more dumbed down in a sense, but not, it's just easier, more user-friendly controls, which I like. I hated on UFC the analog movement for transitions and passing, and I'd rather just hit X, even though I can't exactly go where I want, but I'd prefer having that. And I like the striking system. I like using the analog stick and for punching and kicking, and then holding down L2 or whatever to get a leg kick or a body kick or a body punch if you hold R1 down. And I saw some people saying the graphics suck, which they really don't. And next, the fighting just in general is great. I think it is. There's nothing like in UFC. I always felt people were just getting high kicks and just knocking you out. And in this, you can kick them in the head with one of those, but it's not going to knock them out unless it's a really good placed one. And you're not going to get them over and over. The computer's going to block it. And I just like, you throw a flurry of punches, see his head stamina going down, then he falls. But the way he falls, he doesn't just fall down and you get on top of him, you beat him. He falls, you run up and boom, sock him right in the face. Or I haven't done it yet, but I saw a video of someone soccer kicking him and I just flipped out, and that was so awesome. So I like that. And there's still a chance to survive when you're in that position. If it happens to you, you just have to spam the circle button like crazy. Just let's see, online is great. I think I haven't had any lag yet. I'm sure I will. Well, I had some lag, but that's because there was a giant fucking storm, so that's what slowed me down. I like the title matches you can get into. I've already been in one. Caught the guy when he was getting a takedown on me. Sprawled, he was down, got a Darce choke, tapped out. That was my first title. So that's fun. You can use your created fighter in online too, which is pretty cool. I used mine. Let's see, what's next? I guess I'll go to the bad things. They don't really have your top known fighters. I mean, they have Randy Couture and stuff, but Ken Shamrock, but I mean, they don't really have your main people, which I didn't really care. I still enjoy using people I don't really know, and I don't really watch UFC or anything, but I do love the games. And when UFC or MMA or whatever is on, I watch it. I enjoy watching people kick the shit out of each other. It's always entertaining. And one other thing for the goods, the submissions. In UFC games, you have to button mash the shit out of the controllers. It's ridiculous. My hands hurt after that. In this, there's like mini games you do, and if it's a choke, you have to there's a circle, and you move your analog stick. You have to find the sweet spot, and then it'll start closing in once you get it. And if he gets it in the right spot for a little bit, it opens, and then it's a fun battle, especially if you're online. It's fucking intense. And then the other type of submissions, it's like you have to watch your stamina, and you tap your button and your stamina constantly goes down, and then there's you'll see the limb, say if it was arm, it'd be here to here, working on the elbow area. It'd be redness that starts to come towards it every time you tap your button. And then squares attack and circles defend for the other person, and that's okay. I still prefer that over button mashing by far, easily. I prefer chokes just because they're funner battles, and I love them. Love getting on the back of someone, knocking them a little, get them loosened up, slide the choke in, and then he's done. He's done. Okay, back to what's bad. Sometimes when you punch someone, your arm looks weird, it looks awkward, but it doesn't happen too much. But I don't know, it's kind of weird. The movement on your feet, it seems, I don't know, that's pretty good. It just looks a little fast sometimes, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't really care. I like it, but that's just for other people who might not. Oh, what else? That's pretty much it. I mean, I wish the career mode would go a little longer, because the first day I got this game, which was yesterday, I played it for hours on end. I played it through the night, and I had already got one of my fighters to retire. It was like, I don't know how many fights, maybe around 50. But I wanted to keep going to get my fighter better, but I guess they probably did that because they allow you to fight with your fighter online. They wouldn't want your guy being like maxed out 99 everything. For online, I'll say that it's kind of, I don't like, my guy's a heavyweight, and everybody in that heavyweight division is always the best guy in the heavyweight division. It's like Fayed, I forget. There's a MMA fact thing on the bottom. It's like pronounced Fyodor Emelianenko, something like that. They have the classic one in him, and everybody's always him. It's like, come on. I mean, he's got the best everything, but don't you want to switch it up sometimes? Even on my first fight, I was like, well, I could be the best guy, but I don't know, it's a little cheap. I bet everybody uses him. And I think if you're going to be really good at the game, you got to be able to win with like the people who aren't as good as the best fighter to use in the weight class. I think that really shows how good you are then. That's pretty much it. It's also, they have a EASportsMMA.com. It's pretty cool because I think it's EAMMA.com. I don't know, one of those. It's cool because at the end of your match, you can save your highlights. You can save it, or you can save it, not save it, or you can save it and upload it to the site. So like everybody can see your highlights of the match if they're really badass looking. I've uploaded a couple of mine, and it doesn't take long. It's like a minute, maybe around a minute and a half. I don't know. To upload it, and then you're good to go. It's on the site. You have to wait a little on the site to see it though. And despite the fact I just got the game, so I don't really know about the live broadcast. But I guess like the people who are really high ranked get to like broadcast their matches on the site or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. But overall, this game's really fun. I would recommend this over UFC games definitely, and I think they're coming out with a second one. Pretty sure. I'll be getting that for sure, along with Bad Company 3. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, everything in this game, pretty much nothing really takes away from it. I don't think. It's such a fun game. Online is great, even if you're not that good at the game. You play online for a little bit, you get used to it, get used to how people fight, and being a wrestler in the game really helps. You take people down, and some people don't work their ground game too good. So it's fun. I faced this guy at like 1,970 some wins or something. I was like, I maybe had like 15 or 20 matches. I don't know. I faced him once. Boom, knocked him out first round. I was like, what the fuck is this? Really? You're already down? So then I beat him, of course, knocked him out. Or TKO, technical knockout. And then later that night we faced again, and I knocked him out again. So if you're a lower ranked or lower belt person, just go at it. Go at anybody, really. Don't really mind their record, because you can kick anybody's ass. It's just the fights can go anybody's direction. If you just get that one lucky punch in, maybe it's not lucky, maybe you really timed it like that, and then just boom, over. Then he falls to the ground. Here you come, whack, whack, right in the face. And the match is totally different now. Yep, but I'm out. EA Sports MMA, get the game. It's awesome.